What's going on, guys? It is Hunter here, and today we are going to be going over my Costa versus Vettori picks and prediction here. Okay, so let's get right into this. I don't want to waste any of your guys' time. Here we go. Costa versus Vettori. Okay, Paulo Costa is coming off a loss to Israel Adesanya, and that fight's been almost a year now since it's happened, which is crazy. Whenever he lost that fight, he talked a lot of trash going into it. He lost that fight. He's been gone. He had a fight set with Robert Whittaker, I believe. He pulled out of that for a hair transplant. I mean, it's what it is, you know. Costa's been gone for a while. And I'm glad to finally see him get back because, you know, I really like Costa. I like the way he fights. I like his energy, even though he didn't bring it to Adesanya. But he brought it to Yoel Romero and people like that. I really love the way he fights here. In this fight, he also opens up as a plus 125 underdog. And his record is 13-1. That's a pretty impressive record, but as you can tell, it's 13-1, which means he hasn't fought a lot to get to the top. But the reason why he hasn't had to fight a lot because his KO to TKO record's 11-1. He's only been knocked out once in his whole career, and he's got 11 knockouts. I mean, when you look at the muscles on him, you know, steroids probably, most likely, will do that to you. And 11-1 with those knockouts, only been knocked out once. His sub record is 1-0. He doesn't go for submissions a lot. Even though he's actually a pretty good wrestler on the ground. He's not bad at all. He has good takedown defense, especially he's only been taken down a couple times. Not a lot. He's a hard guy to take down. His cardio is okay. It's usually very strong early on, though. And that's when I think if he beats Vettori, I think his path to victory is by a knockout early. Rounds 1 to maybe 2.5, 3. Okay, that's kind of when he wants to get... That's his path to victory, in my opinion. Is keeping the fight standing, first of all, and then knocking him out through rounds 1 to 3. He doesn't want to drag this on. And he also can't be gun shy. He needs to come out swinging, unlike he was against Adesanya. Over on the Vettori side, his odds are -150. He's the slight favorite in this fight. His record's 17-5-1. He went on a little skid there where he lost a couple, but he's been improved, I guess, a little bit, as to say. Vettori's one of those fighters that are good at everything, but not great at one thing. And he has one draw. His KO to TKO record's 2-0. He doesn't have really powerful hands. He's more of a volume guy than he is anything. And all his strikes do is set up his wrestling, which is fairly decent. He gets people down to the ground. He's not an amazing wrestler or anything, but he's good enough to get 9 submissions. That's the thing you want to look out for. You don't want to get this guy. If he does get Paulo Costa on the ground, he could wrap him up and choke him out, as he's 9-0, never been subbed. And something also to keep a note on: Vettori's never been finished. He's never been knocked out. And like I said, the path for victory of Costa would have been a knockout. So something's gonna have to give there. And yeah, so the path to victory for Vettori, in my opinion, is to wear on him with volume shots, maybe take a couple rounds off of him early, and I think Vettori's path to victory is not getting knocked out, making sure he can survive to the later rounds. Maybe in rounds 4 or 5, he might be able to get a takedown with Costa being tired. I don't think he'll be able to take him down at will. I'd be very shocked. So it's wrestle a little bit, get Costa tired, win by a late finish or a decision. In my opinion, it's Vettori's path to victory here. So, which one do I agree with? What's my pick? And my pick, I'm going to go with the odds makers on this one, guys. I'm going to go Vettori. I think Costa's knockout power is legit, and I think he has a real good shot to knock out Vettori, but I don't think it's as good as a shot as Vettori being able to take those shots. I'm not going to go with the shot in the dark here by Costa. I'm going to go with Vettori. I'm going to go with the rare. He's going to wear him down. Costa's going to get tired, and I think Vettori will eventually win in the later rounds. Those are my predictions, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure you leave a like, a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.